You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Jose Mourinho's time in Turkey has officially come to an end. After just over a year in charge, the Portuguese manager has been sacked by Fenerbahce, a decision confirmed only 2 days after the club's elimination from the Champions League playoffs at the hands of Benfica. The announcement was framed diplomatically at first, with Fenerbahce saying Mourinho had parted ways with the club, thanking him for his efforts and wishing him well. But soon after, it was clarified by club officials that he had in fact been dismissed. Reports suggest discussions are ongoing about compensation, with Mourinho potentially set to receive around €9 million, and his assistants a further €2 million. Mourinho had been brought in with huge expectations. Fenerbahce's supporters and board had hoped that his reputation as one of football's most successful managers would finally end the team's long wait for a league title, a drought stretching back to 2014. Instead, his single full season produced only a second-place finish, no trophies, and no derby wins against bitter rivals Galatasaray. That lack of success, coupled with clashes both on and off the field, made his position increasingly fragile. Controversy seemed to follow him throughout his stay in Istanbul. After a 0-0 draw against Galatasaray in February, Mourinho was accused of making racist remarks, a charge he strongly denied. Galatasaray even announced their intent to pursue criminal proceedings, while Mourinho responded by filing his own lawsuit for damages. He was also a frequent critic of referees in Turkey, comments that led to a 4-match ban, later reduced to 2. On the pitch, criticism grew that his team played uninspiring football. Several players who had previously been thriving seemed to regress under his system, and his public frustrations with the board over transfers added more tension. Ahead of the Benfica clash, Mourinho openly questioned whether the club had done enough in the market, suggesting that if Champions League success had truly been a priority, reinforcements should have been signed sooner. This was not how it was supposed to be. When Mourinho arrived in June 2024, he declared that the Fenerbahce shirt would become his skin, and that the fans' dreams would become his own. Instead, just over a year later, his tenure has ended in disappointment. For Mourinho himself, this marks another turbulent chapter in a career that has already seen incredible highs and difficult lows. From winning the Champions League with Porto and Inter Milan, to Premier League titles with Chelsea, and European success with Manchester United and Roma, his legacy in football is already cemented. Yet in Turkey, what was hoped to be a grand new project has become just another reminder that even the most decorated coaches cannot escape the brutal realities of modern football management. Now, with Fenerbahce still searching for a long-awaited league title and presidential elections looming, the club will turn to new leadership. As for Mourinho, speculation will quickly turn to where the special one might land next. Stay subscribed for more videos.